Hello everyone, my name is Christian from the Berlin Public Library, and today we'll be making another 3D paper craft video. And on this paper craft video, we'll be making two different buddies here. So the first one we'll be making is an owl. This is what we're gonna make. That's our first paper craft. And our second one is a fortune's cat. So these two are what we're gonna be making for today, only because these two are simple and they're easy to make, and there's only three. This one contains 3 parts and this one contains 1. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys what we're going to need to make one of our fortune cats and making the owl. What we need to make our owl, you will have the page for the owl, which if you don't have, I have the link in the description so you guys can click on it and then you can just print it out. And then you have also your fortune's cat, which this one only contains 2 parts and the owl only contains 1. And this owl is what I like because this one on the bottom, these are actually the instructions of how to make the owl. While the fortune's cat, it's a different link, so it's in a different site, and I'll provide that in the link in the description if you want to follow that instructions. So these two are you're going to need for 2 different paper crafts. Besides these 2, you're also going to need a glue stick and scissors. So that's all, basically that's what you need, just these 4 things. If you decide just to make an owl, then all you need is owl, glue stick, and scissors. Or if you want to do both of them, also I'll provide both of them in the link down in the description. But if you want to do both of them, that's fine. You just import them out and then you just use glue stick and scissors. Alright, first thing we're going to do, we're going to start off with the owl. And to do the owl, we're going to cut out all around the all white part, so we're cutting all that out. We're going to leave the green dots. So whenever you're seeing green dots, you see we're just cutting out the outline of the black lines. So I'm going to show you guys what's going to look like as soon as I cut all of them out. And after that, I'm going to show you guys what to do next. Here's what it looks like with the owl all cut out perfectly with no white paper background. Alright, so that's how it should look like. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have to glue those green dots all together. Okay, so you should have your instructions. You should have to cut them out, so you will have like this. And the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to do see those red arrows, so that's technically showing you where it's going to be glued. So let's say for instance this one right here is going to be glued right here. So as you can see, this one right here is going to be glued right here. So before we get into gluing, I'm going to show you guys where only a few pieces have like dotted lines and a few pieces have just a dot line. So you should see right up to close, you guys. Right between the eyes, you can see dotted line. So basically all you're doing, you're just gonna have to fold it like if you were folding in half, but just like that. So it will look like that. And then you can see other ones like right above his eyes, only all the way up to the dotted line, and below his eyes too. Also this one too, showing you where you see the dotted line, so you're pulling it downwards, just like that. Also this piece here, pulling it downwards. And just to make sure there's anything else, and just 2 more left. We have this white piece here, dotted line, fold it like that. Okay, and now this one here, do you see the difference? This one has a line dot line, so instead of folding it downwards, we're folding it upwards, just like that. Okay, and double check, and that should be the last thing of us folding it. Alright, so now we're here. Now we folded up pieces. Now we're gonna start gluing it. I'm gonna bring the instructions right here, right next to it, and follow them as we go. So You could start whichever you want. The green arrows that you see in your instruction only means that it's gonna be turned out like this, folded. But just ignore that for now, and we're gonna start out following the red arrow. So we're gonna start out this piece here. So you want to glue it not underneath it. We're gonna glue it, on top of it, on the green dot. So you only apply glue everywhere until this black line you see. So just apply it, and then on the instructions it's telling us it's gonna be glued right to here. So just here and here, and I put gluing like that, and then you give it like a pinch, so that way it doesn't slip right out, doesn't. So you can glue on to it, and then boom. Now you got this side done. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing with this one, all the way up to here. And again, we're gonna apply glue on top of it, not below it, on top of it. Just like that, and that. And this guy here, and then pinch it. If you don't like it that's lined out, so just take it off very slowly and then pinch it right back in there. And then boom, we have these two pieces glued. And now we're gonna glue these guys, these little pieces here, right onto the eyes. And you're wondering where exactly in the eye. Well, you see the instructions here. It's literally like right below the eye. So let me show you guys. I'm gonna start with the right side. Well, it's just technically the owl's left, but when we're looking at it, it's like on the right. So it's what's telling us to glue. Just put it up and like that. And there you go. And then from there, we're gluing it into here. Take it off real quick. Again, right there. So, and then after that, you can use this, and it's gonna belong down here. That way, it looks like it was matched. So again, we're gonna glue on top of it, and we're gonna glue it right to here. And then obviously, this one here is gonna be glued underneath here. So like this. Cool. So now I'm gonna apply glue on it, on top of the green. Alright, now below it, on top of it, flip it, boom. And now we do the exact same thing on the other side, alright? So once you guys finish gluing these three pieces, the small one in here, this piece onto here, and then the final one in here. After that, I'm gonna show you guys how to glue the body of the owl. Hey guys, so here's what it looks like. The closed-in parts that we just did, literally on the left side of the owl, and then everything's glued on its right side. So technically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue in all these green dots here. This green dot, and this one, and that one. So we're just gonna close it in, just like that. Right? This piece goes on top of this. So the green dot underneath it, this one on top, just like that. Okay. So you apply glue on top of the green dot, and then you put it on top, and then you pinch it. That's what you do for all these guys here. Like that. Then this one here. This one goes right through here. Then this one here. On top of this. Okay. Now we got those glues in. This one will be gluing later. So now you see this small piece here. So what's gonna do is it's gonna go all the way around, and as you see, it's gonna go right underneath like the chin, and it's going to be glued right into here. Okay, so you apply glue on this, then you rotate it, go underneath it, and then use your fingers to it, so you gotta pinch it, just like that. Okay, so now next we're gonna glue this part here. We're gonna glue this. We're also gonna glue something else. So just stand here, and we're gonna glue this piece. And once that's glued, bring it around. So this piece is gonna go underneath this, and this one's gonna go underneath that. Okay, and that's that one done. And then this one's done. Alright, look around. And now what I'm seeing from the instructions here, you see this white part here, right? So it looks like it's only telling us, so from behind here, behind it now, so not like the green, that's what we're gluing above it. This one we're gluing behind it, and it's just telling us to just fold it right into here, just like that. And now we just finished our owl now. Our owl is now finished, and this is how it should look like, guys. Alright, now we just completed the owl. If you guys made this, you guys should be excited to play this around. But remember too, if this could, you guys could squish this because it's paper, so you gotta be careful with it, okay? Might be any paper cuts too, probably, so be careful with it. Alright, so that's our owl finished. Okay, now we're gonna set these guys to the side, and now, like you guessed it, we're gonna continue on doing the fortune kit. So just like the owl, we're gonna have to cut all these 3 pieces first. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut all these pieces around, and we're gonna check if there's any folded pieces. Just like there's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, and there's a lot more on the second piece this here. So for first we're gonna cut them out, and the next thing I'm going to show you guys is where we're gonna fold these pieces. All right. Hey guys, so here's what it looks like. Our fortune cat all cut out. All the white parts, all the white paper that's in the background are now gone. So, like I said, we're gonna start folding it. So I like to start with the number 3 one, which is the hand. So there's only 2 things we're gonna fold, and they're the exact same thing. So this blue dot here and this blue dot here it's a dot line. So which means we're gonna have to fold it upwards, just like we did with the owl. Just like that. Okay, and that's it for that one. And now this is number 2. Yeah, the only thing we're gonna need to fold is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna start with the green dots here. So it's gonna be folded downwards, not like the hand we just did, which we fold upwards. This one we're folding downwards, and then just bring it back up. Same thing, this one here, bring it downwards, fold it back up. Now the next one is right next to the green dot, which is right here, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna fold it downwards, bring it back up, and we're gonna fold it downwards and bring it back up. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. This one right here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold only the dotted lines to reach to a certain point, and that's it. And do the exact same thing for this one too. You're gonna keep folding it until you reached the end. There you go. Now the next one, these 2 here, it's the dot line dot. So it's just like the kit, we have to fold it upwards. So this one we're gonna be very careful. So it's gonna have to go like this. Just give it like, you pinch it like that. And then that's it. You don't do nothing no more. It's like the same thing you do in this side too. Like that. Like that. So that way it's gonna look like the cat ears are gonna be pointed up. That's what it is for. Alright, and that's number 2 done. Now we move on to the very first one, which is the face. And this blue dot here, this one's going to be folded downwards, like that. This one here is going to fold upwards, just like the cat, or not the cat, just like the hand we just did. Fold it upwards. Same thing with this one, we're going to fold it upwards, like that. And then the next one is going to be right here, right? You see the color? So just like we just did with these two guys, gotta fold it upwards, which is you're gonna fold it like that. Okay, now that's done, and I believe, and that's the last of folding these three guys. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start folding the very first piece, this cat one here, and then we're gonna start gluing the green dots all together. So I like to start on this side, these two guys, because this one goes here and this one goes up there. Okay, one more time. So this one's gonna go right here, like that, and then this guy's gonna go underneath it, right here. And remember, we glue it on the green dots, but we're gonna glue it above it, not below it. Above it. Okay, let's do a few more dots. So, like I said, this one goes here, and this one's here. So basically what we're doing is just we're covering the green dots. That's basically what we're doing. So we're gonna do the exact same thing on this side as well. We're gonna glue the green dots above it, not below it, like right on top of it. Okay. And then this one goes right there. This one's on right there. Boom. Then, as you can see, where you're gonna glue next, these guys, this is gonna go right here, and this is gonna go right here. Okay. Once you glue these two guys, and then right here on the bottom one, right here, you're just gonna close like that. You glue on top of here, and put this one right on top of it. Okay. Right after you finish doing that, I'm gonna show you guys what to do next after you're gluing all those three green dots. Hey guys, so here's what number one looks like. The one we just glued these guys here, right here, and then this in the middle one too. So now we're gonna put that to the side, and we're gonna bring out piece number two. So, excuse me. And we're gonna glue this green dot here. Okay, just to know where it's at. So here, right there. That's gonna glue right here. So I apply glue onto this on top of the green dot, like that, and then just like that. See, like we're making the cat ears. Okay. And the exact same thing. This right here on top of the green dot, like that, and then it's gonna go right underneath here. So just like that. Like that. Give a few pinches. Let it line up. There you go. And there you go. That's those two done. Then next is just the bottom part. So I see this green dot. So this one's going. Again, this one's gonna go up here. Above this one. This one above here. This one above here. This one is over blue. Go like that. Okay, so it's really just 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. Okay, so after you finish gluing that, all these guys into there, we're gonna continue. We're gonna glue number 2 and number 1 together. Hey guys, so here it looks like number 2. These 4 parts here, all glued. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is glued. Okay, now we're done number 2. We're gonna bring back number 1. And we're gonna glue these guys together. Okay. So take a glue stick. Alright. So for this is from the cat. This top piece here, glue it on top of it, not below it. On top of it. We're gonna glue this part here, these two. This blue dot. And this blue dot here. Okay. So we're obviously gonna go, this top part is gonna go right here, right between the cat ears. Okay, I pinch it. This one here, it's going to be glued right into here. Okay, do that. Go in there, and then pinch it. And same thing the other side. Like that shit. This is going to go right into here. And then pinch it. Like that. And then there you go. We got those two parts here. So now we're going to glue in the rest of the blue dot. So I glue this one and this one as well. Like that. Make sure like it's on top of it, lined up. There we go. And then the side's done. And then we're going to glue this and this piece too. So this piece, the blue dot, and then this blue dot. Remember, we're going to be gluing right on top of it, okay? Not below it, on top of it, like that, and like that. Oh, okay. Well, this one came out a little bit. Just double check, see how these pieces are glued in. Pinch it a little bit, or pinch it for a very long time. If it's not glued in, you could sneak it out, add more glue, and just pop it right back in. And there you go. Alright, so that's number 1 and 2 done. And now we're gonna set this to the side and move on to number 3. So you add glue right here, and you add glue down here. Then on this bottom part, we're gonna glue it right next to it. So this is easy one right there. Like that. And then this green dot here is gonna be glued in right next to it. Not below here, right next to it. So bend it down a little bit, and then just like that. I want the paw coming out of here. So there you go. And that's the third piece all glued. Now we bring back our cat, and obviously it's gonna go. So where this piece is gonna be glued, this piece is gonna go right here, and this other piece right here. And we're gluing right here, so it's gonna go right in here, and this one too, right in there. Okay, so let's add glue onto these final 2 blue dots. Right here and here. There you go. Go back to the cat. I'm about to glue that again. I pushed it too much. There it is right here, and then that one. Right into here. Boom. And then we fix this piece real quick. Like that. Boom. There you go. Oh, I'm stuck. My fingers are too glued. There you go. And that's our fortune cat finish, you guys. And there you go. There you go. We got our number 1, number 2, and number 3 done. So there you go, guys. So we finished 2 of our paper craft today. So we did our owl, and then we did our fortunes cat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed making these 2 guys, the owl and the fortune cat. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next paper craft video.